Oh snap, Glaze is going live.
Good day, folks. How you doing? Once again, thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I'm your host, the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs. 63,000 subscribers and counting, nearing 10 million views. Folks, listen, man. I am not tech savvy. I'm still learning how to, manifest this YouTube channel. But guess what? I'm doing my best. So listen, folks, hit that like button, subscribe, share. Google Brian Glaze Gibbs and see exactly who I am and everything that I've been through. Like I said, between the age of 14 and 24, I was a menace to society. I want to be cool. I want to be down. I wasted 15 years of my life that I cannot get back. I picked it up, took that break, and threw it at that prison wall. It cost me 15 years out of my life. And when I sit back and I think about it, was it worth it? No, it wasn't worth it, folks. Listen, crime doesn't pay. If I can change, anybody can change. Get your signed copy of the Beyond Lucky book, The Brian Glaze Gibbs Story, a true story of crack, money, murder, and redemption. You know what? Shout out. Shout out to Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gonzalez. Shout out to him, man. Because once again, you know what? He's taken the torch. He taken the job that was left by his predecessor. What was his predecessor's name? Thompson. That died. The old district attorney that died right now is several years ago. But anyway, right now was, guess what? He was trying to right Brooklyn wrong. He was trying to clean up as far as like all the wrongful conviction or whatever. So here it is right now is this came across in the Daily News. Brooklyn district attorney moves to dismiss over 400 convictions tied to dirty Nypd cops. The Brooklyn District Attorney Office want to vacate nearly 400 criminal convictions tied to 13 dirty NYPD officer. Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gonzalez saying he didn't find misconduct in the case, but his prosecutor no longer have confidence in the work of the officer who was convicted of crime running the gamut from perjury to planting drugs to accepting bribe. Gonzalez's office referred to the move as the sixth largest mass dismissal of conviction in United States history. Prosecutor was in Brooklyn Supreme Court Wednesday afternoon to request dismissal in 47 felony cases and will do the same for 331 misdemeanor cases in Brooklyn Criminal Court later this month. These former police officers were found to have committed serious misconduct that directly related to their official job duty, calling into question the integrity of every arrest they have made. Gonzalez say a thorough review by my conviction review unit identifies those cases in which their testimony was essential to proving guilt. And I will now move to dismiss those convictions as I no longer have confidence in the integrity of the evidence that unpinned them. Most of the case involved drug-related charge. The majority of the dismissal, 134 in total, was from case built by former narcotic cop Jerry Bowen, who was serving 40 years sentence after fatally shooting his estranged girlfriend and wounding her friend. A year before the 2009 shooting, Bowen was indicted on charge he stole crack from a drug suspect to give it to an informant. He was one of 4 cops convicted in a massive scandal involving the Brooklyn South Narcotics Squad. More than half of those cases Gonzalez is moving to dismiss are linked to those 4 cops. Prosecutors are also moving to dismiss 60 cases involving Eddie Martin, one of 2 detectives accused of raping a former Brooklyn woman who goes by the alias Anna Chambers in the back of a police van in 2018. The rape charge was against Martin and his partner Richard Hall was dropped in March of 2019 because of credibility issue. The Brooklyn DA office had with Chambers, but the duo pled guilty to bribery and official misconduct in exchange for 5 years probation. Chambers has since filed a civil lawsuit against the city and the 2 ex-detectives. Gonzalez's office is seeking to dismiss 18 cases built by Hall. Another 43 case involved former detective Oscar Sandino, who was convicted of sexually assaulting a woman inside a bathroom at the 110 Precinct Station House in Queens. After he arrested her in 2006 and performing a lewd act in front of a woman prisoner in a secluded area of Brooklyn Criminal Court in 2009. Prosecutors are also moving to dismiss 27 case by Michael Folder, a disgraced former detective who was once sentenced in 2019 to 3 months behind bars for perjury. He carried out unofficial photo lineup on WhatsApp, then falsified paperwork to make it look like he did them by the book, and lied under oath about how he identified perpetrator in a federal carjacking case. Elizabeth Fielder of the Legal Aid Society lauded Gonzalez's decision and urged prosecutors across the city to continue reviewing conviction as a matter of policy. While we applaud this decision, the people prosecuted in these cases was forced to endure hardship that should never have happened to begin with, Felder said. Some individuals lost years of their lives serving prison sentences, and many suffered collateral harm, including housing instability, loss of employment, and severe asset to critical service, all because of the word of these corrupt police officers. Hey, folks, as you can see that right now, guess what? All cops is not good, and all cops are not bad. You got good apple and you got bad apple. But shout out to Eric Gonzalez. Right now he took office after the late Ken Thompson. Shout out to him. Because once again, sometime right now your savior. Sometimes people fighting for justice. Right now they can come out of nowhere. And the late Ken Thompson, and now you have Eric Gonzalez. Look what they're doing. And right now when you sit back and think about it, they looking at these individuals and they looking at the injustice that they did to the community, that they did to Brooklyn. And what he doing is, he's more or less like throwing out over 400 conviction, 47, felony and arrest misdemeanor. And like I told you right now, they take a lot of courage. That take a lot of, determination. That take a lot of hard work. And that take a lot of guts. Because once again, a lot of people later for that, sweep it under the rug. But once again, shout out to the Brooklyn DA office. Hopefully these people that got convicted get their life together, some type of settlement, get them back to readjusting society. Because once again, folks, take it from somebody I know. Crime doesn't pay. If I, the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs, can change, anybody can change. One love. Hit that like button, subscribe, share. Get your signed copy of the Beyond Lucky book by emailing me, Brian, Brian Gibbs, Gibbs 1201 at gmail.com to get your signed copy. Peace.
Thank you so much, Brian Gibbs. I love this book so much. I mean, I was a fan of your YouTube channel, but now I'm like a real up-close and personal fan. I really love what you have going on here. And not only that, but I too was once lost and now I'm found. So thank you, Brian, for this autographed copy. I appreciate you.
Hey, my name K2, you know what I'm saying, man? Young cat trying to get my life together, man. This right here, a lot of knowledge, man. Strong-minded, I appreciate it.
Have you checked your tire pressure today?
I don't have a flat.
Have you checked your blood pressure today?
No, I don't feel sick.